Hello everyone. Well, here we are in Christchurch this week down in Glasson. Hope you're all well, you've had a good week. Of course, next week, it's the last week before the Easter holidays. This Sunday coming is what we call the beginning of Passion Tide, the fifth Sunday. It's the time when we begin to really think closely about what happened on Holy Week and leading up to Good Friday and the Cross. Today I'm going to talk about not Good Friday but Maundy Thursday, the day before Good Friday and the night that Jesus was arrested. On that night Jesus gave us two wonderful things. He gave us the Holy Communion, the bread and the wine. He promised us that he would come to us in a special way in the bread and the wine as they represent his body and his blood, his life that he gave for us, and that he's with us all the time, a reminder of that in the bread and the wine. But on that night also, he did something that was also wonderful. He washed his disciples' feet. He took them completely by surprise. He sat them down and he did something that normally would be a job for yourself, wash your own feet, or a servant. Wouldn't have been a very nice job. Feet are not that glamorous today, but we wear nice comfortable shoes and our feet are often quite soft because of that. In those days, they wore open sandals and they probably spent a lot of time just in their bare feet, and their feet would have been quite dirty, the skin would have been lumpy and hard. Quite an unpleasant job washing feet. Imagine washing 12 sets of them, 12 big burly blokes with all those feet. We sometimes in church now wash feet, but when we do that, people usually scrub them beforehand so they're nice and fresh and clean. Well, the disciples' feet wouldn't have been. When Jesus finished washing the disciples' feet, against their will, they were very uncomfortable because Jesus was their leader, and not just a leader, they understood him, he was their Messiah, a special one from God. Jesus said, I've washed your feet, I know you didn't like it, but I've done it to show you how we should treat one another. I am your Lord and your teacher, I'm your leader, and yet I've washed your feet. That's really important. People sometimes forget that Jesus said, I am your teacher and your leader, and I've washed your feet. He wasn't saying that everybody is exactly the same, has the same job, the same role. He said if even your leader washes your feet, that means that everything you do and we do should be about serving one another. Some of us might grow up to be big bosses. Some of us might grow up to have different kinds of jobs. But whether we're a big boss or somebody who doesn't have a lot of power or authority, we're all here to serve one another and to treat each other with respect. And that's very, very challenging and very difficult to do. But there's no one in this world who's not worthy of having their feet washed by you or by me. That's what Jesus was telling us, and that's how we should live. Let's say a prayer about that. Heavenly Father, we thank you that Jesus showed us this new way to treat one another as if we were prepared to wash each other's feet, because each one of us is deserving of respect and kindness and dignity. Amen. Have a good week ahead. Take care. Bye.